All right. I would try to just upload this as it is. I probably will too. Uh, Later on, because unfortunately some of these lines are in the way. But I wanted you guys to at least get a glimpse of some of the footage that I did catch. I do pause and point out certain key element areas that you need to, check out. This is why camera glasses work so well for this, because like these stunts that these perpetrators do happen so fast, right? They happen so fast that you can't be walking around with a freaking phone all the time, which will probably make it worse, because first off, you're using that function which is also sending out frequencies from the device, as they're sending frequencies from their devices to basically hit you. So that just constantly being triggered to pull out your phone 24/7 because of what these perpetrators are doing, that, ladies and gentlemen, is a method for a response. If you have camera glasses, you don't have to do that.
Let's see. Are you okay? Good. You're recording. All right, everybody. As promised, the compilation video. As I said before, this is hold up. What's that media? Okay, looks like the media is good. You're gonna see a lot of obvious stuff in these videos. Very obvious. Let me click this one first.
Oh man, dude, this is well, actually, no, I'll go into explanation for this anyways. I don't really have to say much.
You see how they got that guy right there in front of the area? Now, you see the charging station there? He's basically using a convenience to cover up the harassment. Now, this is basic color harassment. You see all that red he's got on? I'm gonna make it even more obvious for people who may not be aware. Saying, "Oh, no, he's just minding his own business." Bullshit. They ain't the only guy that they sent. You see the color of that guy's phone? You see the color of the wristband on his wrist? Now, the entire time I'm sitting there, I'm on my game system minding my own damn business. Just hang on, just give me a second though. I need to find this other video with a minute. He's basically wearing red shoes too. The entire time he's texting, he's looking up at the guy who was basically signaling him. And I actually catch a glimpse of the guy who's in the window towards the door, whoever he's signaling. But, the guy takes off. It's a psyop. They wanted me to see him, hoping I would leave out. And, trying to figure out what's going on. I wasn't falling for that. So again,
Reason why they wanted me to leave out of that building is because my luggage was sitting there. You get it? They wanted to poison my luggage as if I would have went outside. That's exactly what was going to happen. I didn't fall for it. I made certain that I was always inside the building at all times, because I knew that would put them in a position to where, it's at high risk, because they, what me having these glasses on, if I catch any of them doing that, then they're screwed immediately, because like the whole situation was a fucking psyop already. I knew it was. But everyone, you need to understand this plain and simple. These people who are surrounding you doing crap like this, they're fully compliant. They're being paid off to do this kind of crap, and they don't have no problem doing it. And yes, these are the types of people who are the problem within our society. It's because they do idiotic stuff like this for money that is creating problems for everybody else, and they don't care. It's if you can't even call these individuals even people anymore. It's like they're just drones, just designed to act out and just allow this to just go with it. They don't even look. They don't even. It's like they don't even question it. They don't. They really don't. And it's very few of them who do. Maybe there are times where some actually do start talking about it, but it makes you wonder, like, are they serious? Are they really serious? Or is this whole conversation of talking about it just scripted? You know? Who knows?
Shoes, red wristband, red phone. The other guy, red shirt, red hat. Let me find the other clip. There it is. You heard that at the beginning? At the beginning, you're going to hear every time I see him. This is verbal harassment that they use all the time. It's basically hinting we're watching you and stuff like that, right? And of course, they always have the same script, you know, trying to basically make it seem like I'm some weird ass homosexual. I'm not, and I'm not. I don't give a damn if somebody else is into that, but I don't swing that way. I don't. So watch how he reacts. This might not even be the one. Is it? Hold up.
There's a video clip of the guy constantly ducking and his head up and down to where he's being signaled at, and that's when you see him start to just do certain stunts. As you saw him twisting his back, he's constantly has his head just focused on his phone, and they're just giving him instructions and signals when to do certain things, basically. So later in a little bit, I don't really have that part of that video on here. I need to dig for that again, but I definitely put a lot of this stuff to the side just for you all to see.
Okay, so that's that one. There is one particular video where he's like looking up and down like a little bit just to figure out, you know, like what is going on or whatever on the outside, whoever's signaling him. That's definitely not the one. Let me go back. That ain't it. But it's somewhere around here. Now I did could this be it? Nah, this isn't it either. I may have forgot to put it on this list, but I need to find it. Hang on a minute.
Be mindful. There probably is infrasound in all of these clips of mine, too. That's another thing that needs to be known. I know every single video clip of me when I'm heading my way from the store to my apartment, that definitely has it in there, without a doubt. Because they were hitting me with these weapons every time as I was making my way to and from those locations. Every time. The video clip on the Mischievous M channel where I'm basically crossing the street, going over to the gas station, that for certainly has the infrasound frequencies on it, without a doubt. So I know for a fact that some of these videos, some of them look like they may not seem like much, but you would be surprised. You just gotta know exactly how to find the stuff that they don't want you to see. Or should I say, in this case, here.
There's another thing I want to point out. I wanted to just be able to upload these on their own, but, they were screwing with that, so that didn't happen. Apparently, they really don't want people seeing this footage. So judging from the looks of this, I'm going to have to figure out where...
Now, here's the deal. They probably don't give a crap about people seeing this, but you know what I really do think what it is? They wanted to use it as an opportunity, basically of harassment to get me to respond. That's what it was. That's always what it is. They don't give a fuck about anything else as long as the victim responds. That's it. That's all that it is. If they get you to talk about it, that counts as a response. If they get you to do a specific thing based off the behaviorism that's going around, that signals a response. Basically getting you to think while they hit you with these infrasound frequencies, basically fucking with your mind. You can't. It's really messed up because you can't even trust your own thoughts.
Those other two videos are, because that's the only thing I'm seeing that's not even on here actually. Or better yet, is that no? It looks like I do got the. Hold up. That might not be it. Nope, it is. It is. This is the guy who he was signaling to. Takes off when he realized I'm recording. And, oh yeah, let me play the whole thing. And look who's down. Look who's still there.
That's definitely on that side of the street.
Let me, try to figure this out here. There you go. Clear picture of the guy. Now, that guy's also a perpetrator. They had him sitting on the benches area. Like, it was either him or some other dude, but I swear it looks just like that guy. And he was doing a lot of stupid stuff to try to aggravate me. He tried to use reverse psychology, trying to get me to accept responsibility of watching his luggage. I told him no. He even tried to flip the script, trying to say, well, I need to know that you're not going to run off with my luggage. I'm like, dude, I don't want your shit. I don't want your stuff. No. And then it got to a point to where he even basically threw his bag at me because I was ignoring him. You want to know why he did that? He did it hoping I would basically pick it up. And then he was just going to flip the script and basically go off and say, oh, look, he's stealing my stuff. He's stealing my stuff. I didn't touch his shit. I got up and I just immediately walked over to the other side of the room and I left it off at that. All of this stuff happened in one location, everybody. Now, with the whole red situation, I'm about to prove to you that this is without 100% of the doubt completely staged and these assholes were paid off. And this is a video clip of me in the grocery store. You can tell the guy who you're about to see, he's not only doing, better yet, hold up. I just realized something. I caught something else in this video clip. Whenever I'm like turning a corner or whatever, they have these guys intentionally bend their ass over. They always do that. That's another thing that they were known to be doing. It's like as soon as I'm turning a corner, they wait until the exact moment where my eyes are lined up into the direction where they're at. That's when they do it. As soon as I'm walking into the store, right? You see, I'm walking into the store. As soon as I'm walking into the store, what do you see down the hall? Hold up. I think this lens is a bit blurry, so let me just fix that.
You all pretty much saw that, despite the lines being in the way, and you guys, I do apologize for that, but you guys saw that just as clear. If you look straight down the only hall that's in front of me, you would see exactly what happens the minute I walk into the store. Like that shit is just staged. All of it is staged. People, they have sent perpetrators purposely dropping their keys just to bend their ass over. Some of them have pretended to actually plant certain things. Not even pretend to plant certain things, but actually both really. Some of them plant certain things just to do that. Some of them intentionally don't even. I just pretend like they're doing that. I caught all of this going on. It is all staged. All of it. Every single bit of it. And I'm like, you know what? None of these guys have any dignity at all. Like, none. They have absolutely no dignity and no self-respect. They are whores of the system. Okay? They are whores of the system. Nothing more, nothing less.
And this is a video clip of me in the grocery store. You can tell the guy who you're about to see, he's not only doing, better yet, hold up. I just realized something. I caught something else in this video clip. Whenever I'm like turning a corner or whatever, they have these guys intentionally bend their ass over. They always do that. That's another thing that they were known to be doing. It's just like as soon as I'm turning a corner, they wait until the exact moment where my eyes are lined up into the direction where they're at. That's when they do it. As soon as I'm walking into the store, right? You see, I'm walking into the store. As soon as I'm walking into the store, what do you see down the hall? Hold up. I think this lens is a bit blurry, so let me just...
The other thing I wanted to show you guys, actually right after you see the dude who bent his ass over down the hall, the other thing that gets seen is that the guy who was working in the poultry station just so happens to pass by as well with his red apron. Now, is that a coincidence? Can you tell me, is that a coincidence? Because the dude doesn't work all the way down there in that area where he's at. He works all the way towards the back of the store. So, just give me you tell me on that one if you don't think that that's intentional, because I think it is. That he just so happens to be passing by his whatever conversation he has just so happens to end as I enter the store, making my basically turning that way. It's designed for me to see it. All of this stage crap is designed to be seen in order to trigger a response.
Fix that. But you pretty much seen exactly what I'm talking about.
Matter of fact, it isn't even just a response. It's also to trigger a thought, dude. That too. All of it is to trigger a line of thought to where they can program these frequencies onto.
I'm only just now walking in the store and they got a guy, just so happened to do that. At the job I was working at, they were doing that crap constantly, right? Dude, these idiots would intentionally drop their keys just to bend their ass over just to get paid. They were doing this crap, it was insane the amounts of times they were doing it. I'm like, dude, that, you could say whatever you want about me, but your actions is basically advertisement. Like, it's proof you have no type, I don't care how badass you think you are, like, dude, you have no dignity or confidence in yourself if you allow yourself to be bought off and whored around by the damn industry like that. I mean, seriously, have some damn dignity for yourself. These people have absolutely no dignity for themselves at all. They just sell themselves to the industry, and this is because of idiots like this that it's the major problem with a lot of the stuff we're dealing with, because they do a lot of other crap too. But this is just a prime example. Again, I'm gonna play it for you once more. I need to make sure this thing is in focus, because it might not be in focus. Nope. Get out of that. Okay, now it looks like I just have to back up a bit. See that guy in black down the hall? Right as soon as I'm basically turning around. Then they got the butcher guy. That is part of his uniform, but it's red, and he just so happens to be coming from the other side of the area as I'm walking in. You still think this stuff is not on purpose? Give it a minute. In fact, I'm gonna, no, I won't even bother. I'll just let it play. I'll let it play. You're gonna see a guy. You see the aisle that I'm facing now, the one where the whole poultry and stuff is at. Farther down to my right hand side, there's gonna be a perp down there in a red shirt and a face mask, and he is going to intentionally turn around, trying to make eye contact and scratch the bottom of his chin. This is another tactic that these perpetrators at my old job were using. Everywhere that I go, these perpetrators, if they're wearing it's one thing if you're wearing one item of red, then I'm not really gonna think too much about that. But if you're wearing a crap ton of red, that's obviously very specific. Like that's too odd. Not just too odd, but like it's just. It's not enough for a person to just be wearing the colors. They actually have to have the behavior as well. That's the dead giveaway. But you see, they want you to know. They want you to specifically know that that's what it is.
Well, might as well. I'm gonna be out there for a while before I start catching anything.
Yet another dude basically just bending himself. They do stupid shit like this on purpose. They always do stupid stuff like that on purpose. Bending down, bending their ass around, they always do that crap. And then, get this. They'll wait until my line of view is in line with them. This could be like when I'm turning an aisle or when I have to go somewhere else, right? And then it just miraculously, they go off saying, oh, he's gay. Look, he's looking. He's looking. I'm not looking at anybody. I'm just basically the only thing I'm looking to do is just basically handle my business and move along. And that's it. And my business does not include none of these damn strangers. Not a single one. You're about to see the guy in the red. Right there. Right there. It's gonna look. It's about to look. And there it is. I can't get it. Now, this whole thing has it very clear, but the problem is I'm recording off of one screen onto another, so it makes it very difficult. But I'm gonna basically pause it for you guys. Just give me a minute. Just so you guys can see him, there he is right there. Just gonna let it focus in. There you go. That's a clear photograph of the guy. It's where he's dressed up in both red and black. As I'm turning the corner, he turns his head and he scratches his chin. Why are they doing that? They doing that to get my attention as I turn the corner, because they do fuck with my eyes whenever I'm in these stores. They'll fuck with my eyes and they will fuck with my legs. They'll mess with my eyes to try to basically get it to like laze off to the side. So they'll use that as an excuse trying to say that I'm looking. But in reality, I know for a fact what it is. It's not me trying to look at anybody. These assholes are just trying to use that as an excuse for the harassment. So the whole, it's too obvious, dude. Now, just give me a minute. And you're going to see the guy actually tries to make eye contact as he's scratching his head. Just so you got a clear footage, I'm doing this piece by piece. So when I go ahead and focus in, there's his finger going up towards his face. And he's going to turn around. I just got to make sure I freeze frame it. Let that focus in. Now you see that, right? He's turning around, his hands up against his chin. A bit more. Now, this is from my point of view. I want people to see this. I basically turn as this is going on. This whole thing is in line of my point of view. So there's the perp. Always be very spontaneous with what you're grabbing and what you're getting, because they will lace this stuff. that dude being in that area like that, let me tell you something. And there's going to be other hints at this too. A lot of subliminal messaging, and they do a lot of threatening gestures. Stuff that you would normally get. They will probably have a perpetrator dressed in the colors, holding the actual item, trying to it's a mind game. It's to fuck with your mind. They'll have them basically just sitting there, and immediately once you turn in there, they're gonna make eye contact. So what, you already know what you've basically been going through. So what does that tell you? They're holding the item you're basically going to go get. You want to know why they know? It isn't just because of the stalkers. Let me tell you something. They're utilizing people who are not even involved too. There are people who are specifically involved and people who are not specifically involved. Now, how are they able to see who was coming in and out? Simple, because of the new camera system, the Big Brother camera system. You know those black bulb cameras that they have in there that has that black plastic bubble around it? They're able to hack and view into that, the entire thing that's going on. They don't even need to ask people for permission for their damn cameras. As long as they got that type of tech, they can view and see everything that's going on. Now, you want to know why they didn't want you guys to see this? Because when I'm starting to dig for my evidence, that means I'm getting closer to basically digging for the video footage of the assholes who are caught. Their faces, before this whole mask mandate, they weren't wearing a mask, but this is before this whole mask bullshit started. I caught every single one of those bastards' faces who installed that camera. You want to know why they installed it? Because they wanted to be able to view and see when I was coming and going, when I was leaving and coming back. They set this whole damn thing up. I'll let the rest play for you guys just so you can see, but most of what was in this footage has already shown itself. Now, I don't know what that part with the chips is in this or not, because I am not in the chip aisle, but we'll find out soon enough. It doesn't matter even if I show them this video footage, because dude, they got these agents keeping an eye on whatever you're buying. Plus, the shop, the freaking shop clerks are telling them this shit anyway. They're telling them all of that. If you ever find yourself getting a new phone, your best bet is to look into how to change the IMEI number. Doing that before you actually activate that phone as your primary cell phone is the best method, because they already have your IMEI number from the current device that you recently purchased from the store prior to you leaving. They already got it. They even made it obvious why. To gaslight me once, and it was the shop clerk who did it. The shop clerk basically had the phone, which was, with the box that it was in. The bastard flipped it to the side. He flipped it to the side. As that happened, there's a complete stranger, this Puerto Rican looking guy, shows up out of nowhere, and he's taking a freaking photograph of the damn back of the phone, bottom of the phone box. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And the guy is shop clerk is acting like he doesn't even know what I'm talking about. This is why you got to film these bastards, dude, because they don't care, man. The way they view this is that they're just making a quick buck, and that's it. These people are not, I don't even think these are actual people anymore. They're not. It's like they're drones, dude. They're walking, talking drones. That's it. Yep, there's another example. I needed to see this one as well. Now, here's another example of what they do when they send these perpetrators out to bend their ass over. Now, you see, I'm in front of this guy, right? I can't just go up and talk to him because he's on the phone. Or he's pretending to be on the phone. Watch what happens to my left-hand side. What the hell is he ducking under? He doesn't duck under anything. He doesn't duck under anything. You see that? You see that from there? What the hell is he ducking under? There's nothing there. And if you're wondering about the blue line, that's just for the play symbol. You can see the blue dot there. But he's ducking under nothing. There's no strip there at all. So what the hell is he ducking under? People, I can't make this shit up even if I wanted to. This dude was paid to do that. They told him, obviously, go in there, make sure you bend over a little bit, or just lean down while you're in front of the damn clerk. And guess what? They went to the security guards, they went to the staff, and they perpetuated all of this crap, dude. They send these people to perpetuate all of this. This is why they don't want you to see this, because of how obvious it is. He's not ducking under a damn thing, dude. And guess what? If you've all seen the McDonald's incident, that's a prime example of what they do. They will hire perpetrators like that to act out and play off this bullshit, and then they'll have some other perpetrator recording the whole situation from afar while it's going on. And why are they doing this? To paint a picture. They want to paint a picture in order to basically keep something up, in order to perpetuate it, so that they can basically try to coax everybody else in to jump in on it. They want to make fun of a person. They want to talk crap. They want to do whatever they can to put you in an upset state, to put you in an aggravated state, to piss you off, so that you want to know why they want to put you in that type of mood set. Is so you would basically be more reckless, more capable of making mistakes, and they will basically hone in all those mistakes in order to manipulate it into their idealistic way to what they want. Now here's another example, the same place, but this is a security guard. And hold up, where's that footage? Because I might not have put that on there, but these damn things. Hold up. Let me turn this on.
If you guys are wondering, the footage shows me actually laying down, and basically the security guards are nearby, but they don't say anything. Okay? This is the same security guard, the exact same one, at a whole different time frame, right? A whole different time frame. He doesn't say, he nor the female security guard don't say anything. They don't say nothing. Not a damn thing. This guy, if you all should have seen the video too by now, where I didn't get the footage of what the female security guard did, but I was able to be prepared for what the guy did. Now, what she did, she just came out of nowhere, tapped my foot just to wake me the hell up, and I'm like, what the hell? Then she goes off to the side and laughs it off with the dude, right? So I said, you know what? Screw this. I'm going back to sleep, right? Because it's like early in the morning. My bus doesn't come until like around 6 or 7 in the morning. And as that happens, that's when the guy shows up, right? And you all saw as a prime example what he did. He straight up lied, trying to basically say, well, like it's policy, you can't lay down and all this type of stuff. And I'm like, okay, if that was the case, why didn't you guys tell me this sooner? Instead, they didn't do that. They didn't tell me anything. It just doesn't make sense. And even if they're opening it up, it still doesn't make sense. I've rode the Greyhound several times. There have been there have been people who slept on the damn floor, man. And he can't tell me anything about rules because, how strict they're being with the whole mask mandate, but the entire time he talks to me, he's not even wearing one. I mean, I get it, it's bullshit, but they're pressuring. What about the people who don't know who they are pressuring for this compliance crap? It's unfair to them. Because they may not know. And these idiots are just, they're basically acting like it's no big deal. But people are dying from this. Because of that, man. People are dying because of these damn masks. And it ain't about no virus crap, no. It's about lowering your immune system to where you can't even fight anything. That's what it is.
What I actually got is video footage of the both security guard. Oh, better yet, no. Hold it. Before I play that, let me play this. By the way, this is another guy in red, but he's very, very specific with what he's gonna do. Walking down the street or walking down the sidewalk. Now, it's a bit of a ways away, so let me just skip ahead a little bit here. Looks like it already happened. Okay, right here. He's in red, and he just so happens to try to make contact with me. Now, that could have been a regular guy, possibly, but dude, there's no coincidences with this. You're being surveyed 24/7. They're not gonna, if you try to run or go somewhere, they're gonna be right behind you because, dude, they are investing a lot of money into this corruptive crap. A lot. Now, I'm about to show you a video of me catching one of the assholes who actually was recording, and he immediately tried to hide as soon as I made my way down the hallway. Now, this involves one of the actual clerks in this grocery store, and the goon who I caught down the hallway recording, but you can barely see it. You can barely see it, but he immediately darts the hell out of the camera's line of view as soon as I turn around. He's wearing all black. Now, I'm right over here in this area, just checking out whatever they have up there. Hold up. Let me plug this thing up. I need to immediately hit that marker if I catch this thing going down fast, because they will try that.
Okay. Thing about this is that the footage is actually going to end here because I had to actually, the phone, they already was trying to shut the phone down at this time. So I'm gonna cut it off here, and then I'm gonna jump onto the other recording that I've done in order to get the footage to show you guys. But basically, this is I'm gonna freeze frame it so you can all see what to look for. There's gonna be like some products in these blue looking packages in the middle of the screen. You want to basically pay attention to the black speck that's going to be like it's like a black speck or black blotch that's going to see, because the focus isn't too well at first, but you're going to see that, and it's going to be like in the top right corner of it. And as I turn around, you see immediately that guy moves out of line of sight of the camera. He immediately darts away, so I can't even see him. They utilize methods like that. Again, they'll perpetuate something, and then they'll have somebody in the background recording as it's happening. This is what they are going around showing people in the area and saying, you see this dude is gay. That's exactly what they do. They are agents. You will not see these agents, dude. I'm telling you, they don't want to be seen at all. They will even hire perpetrators to pretend to be agents to act it all out. It's all a damn show. It's all street theater. All of it is. So anyway, just give me a second, then I'm gonna jump on the next video. In fact, hold on, I might just be able to do this.
Alright, everybody, this is going to be take 2 from where I left off, but I'm going to go ahead and mention a few things before I continue on the footage that I was showing. So, you've all basically get the gist of what's going on there, and of a lot of the tactics that these perpetrators use who are paid off. You need to understand something, though. You cannot respond when they are doing this for good reason, because not only are you being gang stalked and harassed like that, you're being hit with frequencies as this is happening. All of this is all by design, designed to program you. The gang stalking tactics they use, that these perpetrators are using, is to basically force a response. So you're pretty much being attacked by both frequencies and gang stalking at the same time, pretty much. So, let me just get back to where I left off and where I was. Let me see. I believe this was the footage I was at. And the video that I was about to show was how they use the employees. How this one particular guy, right? He gets himself in, but he actually, I knew it was bullshit, and I was just buying my time. But this is usually the aisle where I was like picking certain things out. I would always come to this particular area from time to time. So just so you know, this shop clerk who you're gonna see knows the guy who's recording the entire time on the opposite end of the aisle where she's on. Now, you're going to see me just glance at a few items here, but I'm going to just let the whole thing play through. I can easily talk through this because they don't really say anything, but it's going to become very obvious the minute I go ahead and turn towards the aisle to where the meat section is, all the way at the far end. Not where the corner is, but farther down from there. Now you see that guy right there? He's gonna look all the way over towards his left-hand side. He's doing it now. The guy's pretty much most likely giving him hand signals to do whatever he's gonna do. But he's gonna meet the dude who's giving him the signals is gonna take off the minute I head down there. I try to basically check behind me, see if they were over there giving signals. I didn't see anybody, so you know, just a quick browse at the vegetables or whatever. This is around when I first started changing my diet around. Now they got him in position right there, right? Now watch this. You got to be very careful on when you actually make your move to catch these guys. Hang on, looks like he took off. Let me go back. The guy takes off the very second that I make my way down there. Let me skip ahead a bit. Skip ahead. The minute I turn around, he's already gone. You're going to be able to see him. He's dressed all in black, and he's basically darting for the back area of where the kitchen is, of where they got mostly the fish and stuff at. You're going to see him the minute I come around that corner. Hold up, I gotta take a quick look at this, because looking at this from one phone to the other is making it difficult to really... Yup, right there. It's just soon as I turn around. Let me pause it so you guys can get a good glimpse of it.
I had the angle wrong, so that's why you guys didn't see him yet. It's difficult, recording one screen with another, especially if you have to hold it, so... I'm going to go ahead and play the rest of it for you all.
Okay, right there. I'm going to zoom. You see that little black speck in the middle there? That's the guy. Now I'm backing the camera out a bit, just hoping it'll focus. And back it out a bit more. Hopefully it'll focus. On this screen it's clear, but it's not coming out clear on the other one.
You can pretty much see them, right? That the blue boxes or the product that's in the middle of the screen. And then if you look up towards the the right side corner of that, the upper right side corner of that, you'll see that black speck. That's the guy who's recording.
Okay. So you should be able to see exactly where the guy is. He's like right there in between the right, like on the right hand side of where those blue those things, those blue containers that are at, right in the middle of the area. Slightly above in the top right corner, you'll see a black speck. That's the guy. You'll see him move the minute I turn around. He's